It's a Saturday morning in the Magic Kingdom. Everyone, it's Herb from World of Walt, and welcome to yet another live broadcast from the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. Today, it's a beautiful day in the Magic Kingdom. We're going to take a little stroll right down the middle of Main Street, USA. We're going to hang a left and head over to Frontierland, see if we can spot any Tiana action, and then make our way over to Tomorrowland, hopefully on the People Mover if the line isn't too long, and perhaps take a sneak peek down into the cast previews happening for Tron Light Cycle Run. Train is pulled into the station. You can hear the steam. Train looks good. Judy, good morning to you, and Ashley in Rochester, New York. Happy Saturday to you. I hear that the Northeast is getting some wicked cold weather. Happy to send you a little bit of warmth and sunshine here. 64, 64, going up to 72. It's a nice day. Hi, Susan. Good morning to you. And Vicki, hello. Good morning. Melissa from Cole, PA. Hi, Diana. Good morning to you. And Eric from Wichita. Tim Peterson's in the house. Hi, Tim. You might know Tim from the official marketing manager of the Pin of the Month Club. Basically, he's a nice guy. And presents lots of prompts for shameless plugs, including this one. If you'd like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Beverly's got 20 degrees in Delaware. Sandy, also cold in New York. Wow, Judy, 19 degrees in Jersey. We got you beat today. It's a really pleasant day here. A little slightly chilly Florida standard-wise, but the sun is out, feels good. Andrea from Edmonton, Alberta, thanks for being here. So the music loop has switched back to the traditional non-Christmas time music here in the Magic Kingdom. Anne-Marie, 10 degrees in Queens, New York. Wow, some bitter cold weather going on. All right, it's time to take a little walk right down the middle of Main Street, USA. Cinderella Castle at the end, looking good. Thomas has got -5, yikes. Julia, 33 in Colorado. Not so bad for wintertime in February. Tim's ordering up a cheeseburger roll. We may pass by and take a sniff. Arlene, good morning to you. Dory's gone from -6 to -2, and it's a heat wave. I guess heat wave is a relative thing these days. Tammy's got 50 days to go. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Joey. Thanks for being here on the broadcast. It's good to see you. Happy Saturday morning to you. It's like the Castle stage show is going on. If we get up there in time, we might stop and watch for a couple minutes. So 2 things we're going to hopefully do today. We'll see. One is we'll head over to Frontierland and see if we can spot any signs of Tiana. The Tiana Co-op is starting to make some artistic impressions around the land as Splash Mountain is closed for its switch over to the Tiana Bayou Adventure. And then we'll see if we can make our way to Tomorrowland and the People Mover if the line isn't too long. And maybe take a little peek down into the cast member previews that are happening right now for Tron. Tron is going to be open in just a couple months. Anthony, 24 hours. Very good. Trip is going to be here before you know it. Don says the warmth looks good.
I know.
Dee from San Diego, hello to you. John, an early morning in Roseville, California. Thanks for spending some of your early Saturday here with me. Petunia, good morning. Good to see you. Chad asked a good question. Any new t-shirts coming out? My t-shirt game has not been up to its usual snuff. I might have to get back on that. John asked if I've been able to ride Tron yet. I have not. I've got my fingers crossed that there might be a media preview for it shortly before the opening. Right now it's cast member previews. Oh. So Louis the Alligator is going to be playing. I like this Tiana series here. See if we can come in and take it in for a couple minutes. The music is awesome. That guy's good.
Now, why are you standing way over there? Come enjoy the jubilee.
Well, I ain't got much to handle, Marty. Well, I'm not good at tap dancing or playing the ukulele.
But everyone's got something. A party's like a big pot of gumbo. It takes all the different flavors coming together to make it good.
Julie?
She's right, my tall friend. You've got to let loose and cut her up.
Worse. You never know what you can do till you try.
You know what Mama Ona would say if she were here. You gotta dig a little deep to find out who you are. Don't matter what you look like. Don't matter what you wear. How many rings you got on your finger. We don't care.
Doesn't matter where you come from. Don't even matter who you are. Big, small, short, it's all we ought to know in here.
And they all wanted what they wanted us to do. Told them what we needed. Just like we'll be telling you. You gotta dig a little deeper. Find out who you are. You gotta dig a little deeper. Put it out that far. When you find out who you are, find out what you need. Blue skies and sunshine, guaranteed. My friend, it's time to take your place in the sun.
That was awesome. Goopy's good with a tambourine.
You will really swing it. Oh, there's more of that game. Come on, Marty.
They sure are a fun group. Like Deanna said, they're the bee's knees.
Aw, say, who do you think following Daisy
ruffians coming in.
From the land of the enchanted woodlands.
It's a pleasure to meet you, gentlemen.
I get that some flesh. It's all mine. Gotcha, buddy. We do what we want, and just like a snuggly duckling.
I'm gonna go back here. Let's go right there.
Told you, can't take them anywhere.
Donald Duck, what have you done? After we met Rapunzel and Flynn, we agreed to invite them, not these ruffians. One minute we were together, and the next I turned around and you were gone. What happened? You ruined everything.
I know these boys. They seem a bit rough around the edges, but they're not so bad.
Blondie's right. They grow on you after a while. Kind of like a fungus.
They all have dreams, just like you and me.
They do?
Oh, yes, they do.
He's malicious, mean, and scary. His sneer could curdle dairy. And violence-wise, his hands are not the cleanest.
But despite his evil look, and his temper, and his hook, he's always here to be a concert pianist.
I just see me on the stage performing Mozart. Evidently, I was still a dream. Yet I'd rather be called deadly for my killer show too deadly. Thank you, cause way down deep inside I'm not a dream. He's got a dream, he's got a dream. See, I ain't as cruel and vicious as I seem. Though I do like breaking fevers, you can count me with the dreamers. Like everybody else, I've got a dream.
Who would like to quit and be a florist?
Gunter doesn't hear your design. Opens into mine.
Until his cupcakes are supplied. Those next killer souls, fantastic little puppet shows.
That's a lot of me, and that's the rabbit. What's your dream, my little snuggly friend?
My dream? I always wanted to be one of your brothers.
What about you?
I've always wanted to try new things and make new friends.
Those are beautiful dreams.
I got a dream. I got a dream. I got a dream.
Our differences are really nice.
All is brutal, sadistic, and they catch me up in this thing. Cause way down deep inside me, got a dream. I got a dream. I got a dream. The dream.
They're not as bad as they seem. You did a very good job.
Way to go, buddy. Now you want to throw it. Come on.
What a nice group of ruffians.
And what a great bunch of dreams.
Oh, goodness, Mickey, look at the time. We should begin the grand celebration.
Hang on a minute, Penny. I've got a special surprise for you.
You do?
You see, I know there's someone you've always wanted to meet from the land of the Mystic Mountains.
Oh,
great show, but we got things to do, so we're gonna move along. Emily says everyone loves Olaf.
You are. Boy, I'm Mickey Mouse. And this is. And you are.
I'm me.
Good. This is Anna.
All right, we're on our way over to Frontierland. We'll go this way. Take a little cut through Liberty Square. Agnes says loves the castle show. Saw it a few times. Diane Olaf should come to Long Island. You love it. Yeah, it's a good wintertime spot for Olaf to be these days. Petunia's got 15 in Cleveland. Gwen's an Olaf fan too. Favorite absent-minded snowman. Teresa, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Susan, thank you for being here too. Eugene, Cincinnati was 17 this morning. Linda says Castle stage show was great. It was very nicely done. Love the Tiana scene. All good stuff. Jeff, hello to you. Happy Saturday morning. 64 degrees on our way up to 72. Pretty pleasant. It was a slightly chilly by Florida standards 51, but nothing like what folks in the Northeast are dealing with. Petunia, thank you for prompting yet another of an unlimited, bottomless pit of shameless plugs for the Pin of the Month Club. Today you get the award. My appreciation. If you'd like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. All right, we're going to take a little stroll back over towards Big Thunder, which is now, not Big Thunder, Splash Mountain, the attraction formerly known as, which is now officially shut down with construction walls up as it prepares for its transformation to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Going to take a look to see if you can spot anything. I do notice that the water is shut off in the main drop. Melissa, hello to you. Good to see you. Debbie, we are having a wonderful morning here. Ron's got single digits. Jody in Southern Illinois, 18 degrees. Not too bad. Phyllis, 6 degrees on Long Island. Kathy's got some freezing weather in New York. Happy to bring you a little bit of Disney and Florida sunshine. It is a beautiful day for sure. HR says, is it really closed till 2024? I think referring to Splash Mountain, the attraction formerly known as. And yes, it is down for the count. Farewell, Splash Mountain. Can't wait till we see Tiana's Bayou Adventure. It's going to take a while to make that switch over. Pecos Bill Tall Tale Inn, not yet open for lunch service. Still kind of early. So we can see some posters up on the construction walls surrounding the future Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which are referencing Tiana's food. So actually you can see up in the top there a couple of construction workers, perhaps Imagineers in their yellow jackets, even on a Saturday. You're doing a bit of work, a bit of surveying. Okay, so this is what I wanted to see, very interesting. So Disney has decided to extend the story of The Princess and the Frog. And Tiana, because she opened up a restaurant at the end of the movie, is now expanding, and she's got a co-op called Tiana's Foods, and that's what this sign is a reference to. There was an informational piece over on the Disney Park blogs this past week, so kind of cool. So it's going to be a while before Splash does complete its transformation, but it's exciting to see that it's on the way. All right, I wanted to check that out. Very interesting. We continue on our tour. Going to make our way over through Fantasyland on the way towards Tomorrowland. And as long as the line on People Mover isn't too long, we'll see if we can take a ride. I always love riding on the People Mover. And a good opportunity to take a peek down into the cast member preview of Tron Bicycle Run. Jill, 15 balmy degrees in Wisconsin. I was thinking about that word balmy today and how kind of a relative term, I think. Peggy said she read the backstory. It was good. It's very interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Brad, good morning to you. Said it's been entirely too long since you joined. Brad, thanks for being here. Appreciate your spending a little bit of your Saturday with me. Good to see you. Thanks to everyone who's here, who comments, who likes, especially shares. A great way to get the word out. And as I don't say often enough, it's because you do these things that I sometimes get the opportunity of a lifetime to participate in Disney media events with the nice folks at Disney Media Relations. I hope that will continue for a long, long time. And it's because of your support that's possible. So thank you. Teresa from Massachusetts, where I am sure it is wicked cold. Tara, good morning to you. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Okay, I have to take a second to look at the shooting gallery, which we've done this before. Try to get a shot or two, and I think the guns are a little generous, thankfully. And they are now a total cost of free. Let's see what we can do here. Sorry about that. I think I just hit the wrong button here. Okay, let's see if we can hit a few tombstones here. And old Tom Hubbard gotcha. That gray one. Oh, got that one. Let's see. To follow you, I'm not content till I know which way you went. Got it. Let's see if we can get the owl. Let's see if we can get the vulture. See if we can get one more vulture. And let's see if we can get the Boot Hill sign. That's cool. All right, that's fun. I always like stopping by here now that it's free. It's kind of a fun thing to do. Derek says, never stop. Assume it always costs money. You know, up until not so long ago, it did. And for whatever reason, it's something that's not a typical move. Disney removed the purchase price. You used to have to put in coins, if I remember right, and now it's free. I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't worth it. Maybe they just were having a nice feeling. Susan saying bang bang, it's fun. Susan, I always enjoy your comments. and shooting the owl, I didn't actually shoot the owl. I didn't mean to say it that way. I shot the target beneath the owl so that the owl would animate. Teresa has 0 degrees in Massachusetts. So I heard on the news that up in the Northeast, in Maine and Boston, bitter, dangerous cold. So if you're in that area, I hope you're doing okay. They're talking about the opening of warming centers and cancellations of things in an area where people are used to cold. Tanya said, great shooting. Thank you, Tanya. So I think the guns might be a little bit generous, but I'll take it. I think I got all but one or two of those in the first shot. Williams says, loves the walk through the Magic Kingdom. Thank you so much. Tina says her husband always does the shooting game. It's fun. You know, it's fun just to stop by for a couple minutes, get a few shots in. Keith says, remember when they used BBs? Yeah, that was back in the day, huh? Before lawyers were, well, lawyers. Anyway, so yeah, I remember stories of how Disney employee would have to come through the attraction, or the, I don't know if it's an attraction exactly, I guess we can call it an attraction. Would have to come through every night and repaint things because the BBs would, you know, ding everything up. Kim, hello to you. 25 frigid degrees in Virginia. Yikes, that sounds cold. Rita, thank you for being here. I appreciate your joining me on yet another live broadcast on Saturday morning. Donald, palm tree in Florida shows 6 more weeks of sunshine. It's better than Puxatawny Phil, I guess. Florida palm tree. Aaron, I like your numbering scheme here. 62 days to go. All right, out of Liberty Square and into Fantasyland. Always fascinating to see the wait times for both Small World and Peter Pan. Peter Pan, a perpetually popular attraction. Randy says, loves Fantasyland. Not so crowded. Yeah, actually, this part of the park does not seem so crowded right now. I should plan a little more time to get to the Magic Kingdom, but you just don't know. It's kind of variable and how long you're going to have to wait. The line for the monorail was kind of long. The wait for the ticket tap entry was very long. But we're here. Love the design and the colors inspired by Mary Blair of Small World. 20-minute wait. Not so bad. My prediction is going to be that Peter Pan is going to be a multiple of that. Don't know if it's going to be 2 or 3 times, but maybe 2.5 times. Let's see. Standby wait, 65, yeah. 3 times as long. Peter Pan, just the idea of flight and a really popular set of characters. Fun attraction for sure. Heather's got 25 days to go. Hi, Heather. Mitchell is asking if it's time for a shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club. Mitchell, thank you for prompting. Today you win the award, my undying appreciation. Because, you know, it's not a broadcast without a few dozen shameless plugs. If you'd like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home, how often? Every year? No. Every quarter? No. Every month? Yes. If you'd like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Petunia's asking about t-shirts. Petunia, thank you for asking. It has been a while since I've released a new one. I just need to get on the stick. I actually have a whole list of famous attraction line inspirations, and I just need to go back to my nice folks over at TeePublic and ask if their very creative artists would work on something for me. So thank you for asking. It's a good encouragement to me. Melissa's saying, why don't you plug the shirts? Melissa, thank you. You can always head over to worldofwaltstore.com so you get a link to the t-shirt shop. Lots of past designs, all still very fun. Jeff said, great pin yesterday. Thanks, Jeff. Teresa says, what's the temperature in Disney right now? It is currently 66 degrees. It is a really pleasant day. Very beautiful. Tanya says, doesn't look too crowded? Yeah, I think maybe the way people are dispersed right now. And, you know, it is sort of early February. It's past Christmas time. It's not yet spring break time. but still plenty of people here. 65-minute wait for a Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which is not bad. Multiple hours is pretty common, even now. John says, loves the low crowds. Awilda, hello to you. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you so much for sharing the link. Margie said, son is coming. She and her son are coming down next month. That's great. March should be a great time to be here. Actually, anytime's a great time to be here. And Nikki's got 140 days to go. Daryl's asking for the website. You can go to worldofwaltstore.com. Worldofwaltstore.com. Barbara's watching from the Skyliner. That is cool. That is on my list of things to do a broadcast of. I really do like going into the parks, but sometimes it's nice to mix it up a little bit. It's been a long time since I've done a broadcast from Disney Springs. Folks have asked for a Skyliner tour as well, so that is on my list. Probably a good thing to do during the especially busy times when the parks are going to be jam-packed. Teresa, hello to you in Newberry, South Carolina. Dwayne, just 8 days to go. Awesome. Wilda said I got her name right. That's good. Thank you. I can hear the roar of the Tomorrowland Speedway. See lots of people lined up for their chance to take a gas-powered vehicle out on the road. And also see the canopy for Tron Beyond the Flags. Mary Lou said Skyliner tour would be amazing. Okay, that's on the list for sure. It's been quite a while since I've gone on the Skyliner, which is a lot of fun. Always get some nice views, pleasant ride. Missy says, have I ever gone on the hot air balloon? I have never done that before, actually. It's another thing I should do. I don't know what time that begins operation, but maybe that's something I should try sometime for a broadcast. That would be fun. You can see the People Mover gliding by overhead. Love the People Mover. Oh, Linda says love the People Mover too. We are kindred spirits in People Mover land. Barbara said she can smell the Speedway in New Jersey. It does have a distinctive aroma for sure. Brad says, Mrs. Disney returned home 5 weeks ago and it hurts. I know that feeling. Before I lived very close by to the parks. Every time I left, it was sad. Even as a kid, I remember being on the monorail, taking off from the Magic Kingdom on the last day of a vacation, and just being sad that it was over. But I found that the best antidote is planning your next trip, or, Hidden Love Club. Jeff says, favorite hotel? Oh, Jeff, that's hard. I have a hard time picking a favorite of anything. I did have an opportunity once, quite a few years ago, when pricing was a little bit different, to stay at the Grand Floridian, which I enjoyed. It just felt very luxurious. You can't beat the location. I'm a huge fan of the Wilderness Lodge. It just feels like you are transported to a very different time and place. I've never had an opportunity to stay at the Contemporary. Another thing on my list, given the pricing, I don't know if that's going to happen, but maybe someday. Ron says People Mover is second best at Haunted Mansion. Julie says People Mover is a favorite. Good to see the fellow People Mover fans. Lynn says hello to the Grand. Okay, looks like loading has paused temporarily. Well, let's see if we can get in line. It does look like the People Mover cars are moving along, so they're moving. And that's the name. Here's a scene that does my heart good. Folks piling in to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Gwen says Wilderness Lodge is a favorite too. Yeah, it's an amazing hotel. It's really amazing. Okay, let's see if I can find the end of the line for People Mover. Looks like we found it. I think. So I can see the cars up there are moving along, but for whatever reason, Disney cast members are not allowing people to head up the speed ramp. Oh, there we go. Looks like it's time for that now. HR says Mr. Morrow must be a popular guy. There's always a page for him. Yeah, I don't know if he's a doctor or a dentist or what, but yeah, he's a popular guy for sure. Margaret, hello to you. Favorite resort is Fort Wilderness, also a good one. I remember as a kid sleeping in a tent in Fort Wilderness. And I loved it, by the way. Emily's staying at All Stars. That's great. Tara, good morning to you. 28 days to go. Kathy says, do I live close so that I get to go every Saturday? Yes, I do. I live in Celebration, just on the other side of Interstate 4 from Disney property. I am very blessed that I am so close, and that I have a annual pass, which I pay for myself. A very painful bill when it comes up each year, but actually I'm thankful that I've got one because, to the best of my knowledge, Disney is still not selling new ones. So glad that I kept it. Jeff says, is there transportation from Fort Wilderness? I believe you can take a boat to the Magic Kingdom. There's also an internal bus service at Fort Wilderness because it's a sprawling area. And you at the I forget which the outpost, what's the settlement, what's the back, what's the front, but there's lots of bus service as well. So well connected, just like all the Disney resorts are. Buster says Boardwalk is a favorite. Ani says cabins are great at the fort. I've actually seen the interior of the cabins. They are really nice. It's like a home away from home. Mitchell says boat and bus. True. Susan as well. Boat and bus from Fort Wilderness. Dory loves French Quarter and Animal Kingdom Resort. Yeah, I don't know why, but Animal Kingdom Resort and Fort Wilderness, or Wilderness Lodge, while they have very different themes, they kind of give me the same feel as far as the immersiveness of the theming. People Mover, powered by Enterprise. Interestingly, Tron Bike Cycle Run, also sponsored by Enterprise. Nice folks at Enterprise Rent-A-Car must have some extra cash. That's nice. I'm sure the people at Disney are happy to take it. Ron asks if it's time for a shameless plug. Ron, thank you. If you'd like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Lynn, Port Orleans, 23 days. Sorry I missed the name, but someone was giving a plug to the Polynesian, also a great one. John says, for Splash Mountain.
I can't wait to see it.
Maureen, Disneyland is a postage stamp compared to Walt Disney World. This is true. Sometimes for better, sometimes for worse. One thing that was really fascinating to me when I made my last trip to Disneyland, which I think was for the opening of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, was that, Disney's California and the Disneyland park were pretty much just right across the Esplanade from each other, and from there you can walk to downtown Disney. Very compact. Compared to Walt Disney World, which is very sprawling, a blessing of size, as Walt described it. Kathy said, such a quick floating ride. That is true. I always like to say, if there's a long line for the People Mover, the park is busy. Because the People Mover, the People Eater, it's a huge capacity. Kimberly says, Beach Club is on the bucket list. Vicky says, I think granddaughter's favorite was the boardwalk. Someone else is giving a Port Orleans French Quarter plug. Tom says beignets at Port Orleans. All right. Barbara says, if you're a true Disney fan, you need to see Disneyland, where it all began. It is a great thing to be able to see. So I've had a chance to be at the two Disneyland parks, of course all four here at the Walt Disney World Resort. Many, many years ago, I went to Euro Disney, as it was known then, now Disneyland Paris. Maybe one of these days I'll get a chance to see some of the parks in Asia. Actually, just had a friend who came back from Tokyo Disney. Been doing a little bit of picking at Shanghai, but not sure that's going to happen anytime or anytime soon.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo.
John says, totally worth staying on property. Fortunately, there are a lot of different options at different price points. Liz, hello to you. Also, People Mover fan. Ron's a fan of All-Star music. I love the All-Stars. Gerald asked if I've done a broadcast from Disneyland for the opening of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
CTA Blue Line, non-stop service.
Wow, Vicky paid $89 for Caribbean Beach. That was like back in the 1800s, I think. Sorry, just joking. Kimberly, also Pop Century fan. It's exciting to see Tron Light Cycle run.
Welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Amazon. I'm RX5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky.
Mitchell says sister lives near Shanghai Disney. That's cool.
Like my stars, is there ever lots to see? From spacecraft to monster maps, there's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland.
For your safety, if you have wings, jetpacks, or gravity polarizers,
I love whoever put together the spiel on the People Mover, referencing that if you have wings, the former attraction in the Buzz Lightyear space. I still remember it well. Sponsored by now defunct Eastern Airlines.
Urban Planning and Star Traders. Transfer to Green and Red Line.
Don't worry, your express train keeps
Castle's
on rolling
looking
through
good.
the future. Right by two of my favorite spots.
It's time for the Progress City.
First up, Progress City. Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot? And a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny People Mover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny Borak.
Red line, or on the blue line, right? Blue
On
line.
your right is Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are motorcycles.
Let's see how we can peek in
Now
at Tron.
approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron Light Cycle Run.
I love a good circuit. And these are two
Oh, I can see the cars going by. That's cool.
For a bit of light speed competition.
All these lucky cast members get to check out the new attraction.
please keep forward-facing tentacles clear on oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
Awesome to see this area complete after being under construction for so long. Welcome to Space Mountain.
This is Starport 75.
Or as we locals call it, Spaces. Our high-speed rides over distant deep space destinations.
And it says, happy the cast members getting a chance. Me too. They deserve it for sure.
Let relaxation wash over you like the most refreshing retreat in the galaxy. The coral moons of Pisces 7. You H2O it to yourself. Book today.
And we're going to have a little bit of darkness as we enter space Mountain. Diane asked if I've ridden the train. I have. I actually did a broadcast of it. It was a ton of fun. Really liked the new narration. You never seen the Tron movie? It was a lot more exciting when I was a kid than when I saw it again as an adult. But I gotta say that the design and the colors are very cool.
Paging Mr. Morrow. Mr. Tom Morrow, please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you. Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31.
So nice to
Please
see
keep
Tron.
forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
All right, exciting times.
To your right is the Astro Orbiter, our celestial symbol of interplanetary harmony and fellowship. Hop aboard and launch high
Like
above
50 minutes
tomorrow
standby for
for a
Space
spin
Mountain.
amongst the planets.
Space Mountain getting some much needed TLC and cleaning, which is great. Peggy says Tron looks pretty cool. It sure does. I can't wait to experience it, and especially to see the canopy at night. I think it's just going to be gorgeous. Disney Parks blog post did some photos that I put on worldofwalt.com as well.
So does the
It just
cast.
looks like it's going
Like
to be
broadcast
incredible.
itself, this theater never stops, inspiring new generations to dream of a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Great big beautiful tomorrow. It's just a dream away. Vicky says, loves World of Walt. Vicky, thank you for that. Time for a peek at Buzz Lightyear.
Calling all space rangers, report to your star cruiser and join me on this daring space mission. I can see you on the reserve.
Affirmative. We're on it, Buzz. You can count on us.
Amy Beth says, not Saturday without World of Walt. Amy Beth, thank you for that. Thanks for being here. Nice view of the castle.
1 hour or 9, take the time to see this show.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Transit Authority Station.
Tracy said, great tour today. Tracy, thank you so much.
People move
Appreciate the
journey
kind
has nearly
compliment.
come full. Thanks for riding with us. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. And even though we're concluded, this is always my favorite part. Because now is the time. Now is the best time to go out and explore tomorrow. But then, see you in the future.
Explore tomorrow today. Hector, thanks for being here. Happy Saturday to you. Thanks for joining me on the People Mover. Addie, -2 in Massachusetts. That sounds bitter cold. It's real fun to see the new Tron canopy over there. Very cool.
And remain seated until they open automatically. Step onto the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car. Thank you.
Stephen, hello from the UK. Thank you for being here. Happy afternoon. Happy Saturday afternoon.
And other appendages away from the doors. Remain seated until they open automatically.
Sandy, thanks for being here.
Moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car. Thank you. Please keep arms, hands, and other appendages away from the doors. And remain seated.
Angel says the ride was fun. Thank you for that. Alice says, thanks for the preview. 39 days to go. Hi, Sabrina. Thanks for being here. It's good to see you. Nikki's going to be here for a run. Disney, that's awesome. Hope your training is going well and you have a great run. Petunia says, thanks for the ride. You are so welcome. Lynn, hello to you. Melissa, thank you so much. Cindy says, thanks for the ride. Cindy, you are welcome. My pleasure. Thanks for joining me. Debbie rode Guardians of the Galaxy. It was awesome. It is a really fun ride. Definitely changed the face of Epcot, in my opinion, in a better way. Yes, maybe not exactly a good fit for the original theming and design and plan of Epcot, but it's a good ride. Just got to say it's a good ride. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me here. Another live broadcast from the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. Today, the Magic Kingdom. A little walk right down the middle of Main Street, USA. Headed over to Frontierland so we could see the construction walls up around the attraction formerly known as Splash Mountain and the Tiana Food Co-op signs. Little stroll through Fantasyland over to Tomorrowland and a fun ride on the People Mover. Dory, thank you for being here. Agnes, thank you as well. Thanks for being here. Arlene said enjoyed the ride, or thanks for the ride. All right, everyone, that's going to wrap it up. Again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the comments, encouragement to me, and also a prime contributing factor to the occasional invites I get from the nice folks over at Disney Media Relations. Fingers crossed I might get one for Tron. Don't know if that'll happen, but if it does, I will be thrilled to bring it to you just as soon as I can. It's going to wrap it up for today. Thanks so much for being here. Have a pleasant weekend, and until next time, God bless.